Hello!
Hello! I unplugged my microphone and I was just talking to, to the air. Thank you, Tonta. I was just ranting about daylight savings time and how no sane human being should have to wake up at what was the equivalent of 6 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday to work. That's what I was ranting about. You didn't miss anything. Hello, Onimusha. How are you? How was your weekend? I'm complaining that I feel like I'm jet lagged from 1 hour time change, and I don't know why I'm such a wimp. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming tonight. But that now the microphone is plugged in. You can hear me. Let me just make sure it's set up okay, because every time I unplug it, it decides to change the settings. I just got so fed up because whoever designed this microphone designed it to put I don't know if you guys can see it. There is a blue LED in the middle of the microphone that you cannot turn off. Like, who thought this was a good idea for a microphone design? So as long as this thing is plugged in, the blue LED is on. So like in the middle of the night, it basically lights up my room. It's so freaking bright. It's obnoxious. So I unplugged it and then I forgot to plug it back in. Hi, Magadido. How's it going? How you doing? How's your weekend? I'm just complaining about my microphone. All right. So where are my microphone settings? I just gotta check, because every time I plug it in, it like resets all the freaking gain and everything forever. Properties, listen, yep. Oh, good. All right. It looks normal. It remembered. For once, it remembered. Oh, wait. We're gonna bump it up, guys. We're gonna bump it up from CD quality audio to DVD quality. It's very important. Very important. If you continue, this application may stop working. Sure. Is it still working? It's still working. Where were you traveling to? No, I wasn't actually traveling, Maga. I was complaining that the feeling of the time change to daylight savings time, which I'm not quite sure where you're from, but in the U.S., certain areas at this time of year, they change the clocks an hour forward, so we lose an hour of sleep. I feel like I'm jet lagged from that, and I feel like a wimp because of it. A whole 24 bits, Sony Misha. I don't know if you guys can handle this. DVD quality, amazing. Next thing you know, we'll have Blu-ray quality audio. It's like the most high definition, congested, shrimpy speech that you guys can hear. Socksman, how are you? It's good to see ya. Socksman, I don't think I've seen you since your birthday. I feel like I haven't seen you in a bit. How was your birthday? I remember you saying you went to the speakeasy, right? So, like, certain states in the US don't have daylight savings time, so I know Arizona doesn't. But outside of that, like, who else doesn't? Because those states are the smart states, and Massachusetts should follow suit. And I think all the other states should too. Like, isn't daylight savings time kind of just a relic of, like, ye olden days when we were out in the fields, farming away, and, like, just trying to get the last hours of sunlight for the work, so we could work in the light? I don't know how that works. It's all the bits, pretty much. Every last bit imaginable for the audio. It doesn't matter that much. Like, I don't think there's that much of a difference between CD quality and DVD quality, but I bumped it up. I don't think it matters. Excuse me. I think it hasn't been that long, Socksman. It may not have been that long. I may just have forgot to ask you about your birthday, because I'm a bad person and my memory's bad. But I'm glad it was good. Hungover but good. You're hungover today? Partying it up last night? I may or may not have spent all of yesterday watching anime. And I feel like a weeb. I feel like a little bit of a weeb. I don't usually watch anime, but there was this I don't know how to describe this anime, guys, but it's called Darling in the Franxx, and it's like very, very lewd and over the top and ridiculous. And I don't know if I would recommend it to anyone, because I don't know if I could look them in the eye after recommending it to them. But it was bad. Panda, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever either, I feel like. How are you doing? Yeah, exactly, the last hours of the harvest. But I think that's what daylight savings time is for, right? Right? It was Aaron Express, which is I don't know what that is. Aaron Express. Nani, how's it going, Daggy? I submitted Nani as my $10 emote, even though I don't have any $10 subs, just because I want to use Nani around Twitch. And they haven't accepted it yet, so we have pending Nani. I'm gonna spam it in people's chats if it does get accepted. Because I think it would be fun. Have you seen Darling, Panda? Do you know what I'm talking about with that show being, like, something you don't, like, I feel like you don't want to recommend to, like, to people because they will judge you. I feel like I would be judged if I recommended that show to people, and I don't know if I could actually recommend it to someone, because I don't know how I feel about it yet. I love Studio Trigger. Like, I love their animation style, and I love how wacky and over the top and stupid lewd they are, but it's just ridiculous. Like, even by Studio Trigger standards, it was just like, like, I was watching it with Age, and he was like, even him, like, he was dying laughing at how ridiculous it was. I need some bubblegum crisis in my life. Should we do, like, a weeb night? We haven't done a movie night in a while. I'm wondering if we should do, like, a weeb night and just watch a few anime. How's it going, RSJ? Thank you for the bit. Midterms start tomorrow. Are you procrastinating on studying for your midterms, Panda, by watching Twitch? That's the correct thing to do with your time. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. It is a lewd show for degenerates. It is, but it has the best waifu in it, so it's okay. It has the best sadistic, creepy waifu. Oh, Soulless, our clumsy owl friend. This is too much. I can't believe it, Otis. Everything has gone wrong. I can't stay here in Veli. It's been nice to know you, Otis. Goodbye. So what happened last time, those of you who are not paying close attention to the Owlboy plot, such as myself, I'm not paying close attention to the plot, I'm not gonna lie. So we were trying to defend Advent City, which is like their big stronghold, the Owl's stronghold against the pirates. And we infiltrated the big pirate dreadnought ship and tried to blow up the core of it, but we fucked up. And everyone thinks it was Otis's fault, and that the pirates destroyed everything forever. So now we gotta make things right, and we gotta find our friend Getty, and the other dude whose name I forget, and try to get revenge on the pirates. From what I... that Onimusha. I am really tempted to just either leave it forever, or just subtly change it to, like... Who did that last time? I think it was Lord Sloth. Like, subtly changed the wording to the story of the game that I was playing at the time. Exactly, Weeb Night. Yeah, the thing was the last one. That was the only one I did, and then I got really lazy and didn't play it anymore. And I feel bad, because I liked that. That was a lot of fun. Like, I like watching the movie with you guys. It was super long ago. How long ago was that? That was like October or something. That was super freaking long ago. I'm slacking. But I was thinking either like a Weeb Night or Predator, because Age keeps telling me to watch Predator. And people say that's a fun movie. You have finals next week, Socksman? That's so early for finals, I feel like. You're done after that? For the semester? I feel like finals are usually in what, like May? You like the Toonstruck one better? Should I sub that back in? I don't even know if I have that saved on Onimusha at this point. I retired it. That one's vintage. It was October. Okay, Panda, you have better memory than I do. 10-week quarters? I feel like that's not... It's been so long since I've been in school, like, I don't know if that's normal or that's not normal for college. I don't think we'll see each other again. I like Soulless, though. I want to see him. Guys, I may have spent some of my bid money on an Otis stuffed animal. I'm not gonna lie. I ordered, after the stream last time, I looked up Owlboy merchandise and I ordered an Owlboy stuffed animal that was probably way more expensive than it should have been. And it should be coming, and I'm honestly kind of excited about it. As excited as, like, an almost 30-year-old woman should be about an Owlboy plushie. But it's so cute. It's super freaking cute. It's normal here in California, at least in the public university system? Oh, okay. So it probably is normal here too. Wait, it's not normal at all? I'm confused what's normal anymore. I'm trying to even remember. I think we had quarters. Did we have quarters? No, I think it was 2 semesters. I think we had fall semester and spring semester. I think that was it. And not quarters. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Otis, let me see if I can find it. It's kind of adorable, and it's you guys are gonna laugh at how expensive it was, because it's way too expensive for a stuffed animal. But it was really cute. And I don't buy a lot of this stuff, like I really don't have a lot of, like fan merchandise, if you want to call it, but I really like the character. Look at this thing! Look at how cute this thing is! UC has quarters, state, and community. Oh, okay. Semesters. So semesters are like the six month? No. 4 month? I don't even know anymore, guys. I was in school, and I'm like cringing thinking about this. I was in school about 10 years ago. And by school, I mean college. Like, that scares me a little bit. I've squandered my education. Getty's so sad! Because everyone died! And it's all our fault. Oh, look at these weeping willow trees, though. Those are cool. Yeah, it looked well made. That's why I was excited about it, because some of the plushies just look like garbage for different games. Like, okay, look up, if you look up on that same website, if you look up the Hyperlight Drifter plushie that's on sale, it looks so bad! It looks so bad. Look at Otis. Look at his little sad hands. I love this character so much. Like, look at him. He's so cute. So sad. Certified cute. Thank you. It has the Daggy seal of approval. So many lives lost. I can't believe this happened. I was right there and I couldn't help. None of the things we accomplished mattered at all. We were doing so great, and yet this is how it all turned out. Oh, he's crying. We failed them. We failed them all. These freaking indie games. They always gotta mess with your emotions. I miss it, Otis. I miss it so much. Even though we never got to fully experience Advent. Its streets, its culture, the people. We never got to see how it'd all turn out. Otis. Did we try hard enough? I don't know if I can go back there, Otis. Do you think it makes any difference what we do from now on? Our future is lost. Our capital is completely gone. Think about it. The pirates destroyed Advent this easily? What are we to do? I don't feel like I belong in this village anymore. I've failed all of them. Is it okay if I stay at your place for a while? I need to get away from here. We're having like a mope session at Otis's house between him and the pirate. Everyone is dead. That means the world is at peace. Oh my god. So morbid. Yeah, they did nail the sideburns. Adds to cart. Oh no. Yes, I saw the pictures by the tree. That's what sold me. The cute plushie photography. Some people, like, that's their thing on Twitter and Instagram. They will just, like, their whole Instagram is just pictures of different figures or plushies. There's someone who does it with like Kirby Nendoroids, whatever you call them, these things. Nendo something or others, this thing. but she takes like little clay, different props and stuff and takes pictures and gets 1 billion likes. You want a sad game? Try My Lovely Daughter. Kappa. The Kappa makes me think that it's not really a sad game and it's like a creepy jump scare game. The Otis shirt looks pretty tight. There's a few good designs. I was actually surprised because a lot of the designs on that website are garbage. Like when I used to play Dota, a lot of people would submit like those fan shirts and I would look for one that didn't suck horribly. And most of them were just god-awful, like bad. I was trying to convince Tidley way back when, Toodles, my mod who drew all my art, to kind of submit a shirt with Dota art because her art is so much better than half of the shirts that I saw. But I don't know how they pay people. I'll tear up during the game? I don't know. I feel like indie games really, a lot of them really try hard to make me cry. And I am very sensitive to when games are trying to toy with my emotions. Like, real bad. And, unless they're really well written...
Since I am sure I missed all the lil bubs and I will be officially going lurker mode. Take my pennies for your face.
Socksman! Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. And thank you so much for making Anime Girl read that, because I love Anime Girl's voice when she says little bub. The little bubs. You missed all the little bubs. Enjoy your lurk. I don't know why I'm eating all of these. They're not doing anything. I just like the noise he makes. It's so good. That cat emote is so cute. Speaking of cute, we need a Shrimpy Doodle t-shirt. Yeah, that's funny animation because Age mentioned it and I'm like, no one is gonna wear a Shrimpy Doodle t-shirt. I'm not gonna wear a shirt with my own face on it. Like,
Gross! I just wanted to say lil bub again.
Oh my god! Thank you, Animusha, for the 100 bits. And why did she sound like so adamant all of a sudden? Did you hear her voice? Like, did her tone sound different then? I feel like she sounded way different. She sounded like, I just wanted to say little bub again. Deal with it. Just deal with it, okay? She's got like a wide range of expression for an anime waifu voice bot, I feel like. Why are you looking at Slime Rancher plushies now? Because they're adorable? Like, why not, Tonda? Free Rider, how are you? How are you doing? Are you doing better than you were last time you were here? Or are you still having hairdryer trauma? She loves Lil Bub so much, she just had to let it out. Oh, the things you guys make her say make me laugh so much. I'm never changing that voice. Ah, Master Otis, Master Getty. Forgive me for hiding in your homo. Like, why everyone's hanging out in my house? It would do no good if the locals saw you fraternizing with a former pirate. Especially after what has happened. After the pirates killed everyone? Yeah, probably not good to have a pirate hanging out in my house. Everyone already hated me. Advent is destroyed, and there was nothing we could do to stop it. Maelstrom and the pirates? Why would they do such a thing? Alphonse? Oh, that was his name. I didn't remember his name. Is there something you're not telling us? Alphonse? If you know something, anything, that can aid us against Maelstrom, it might help us prevent yet another attack on Valley. Oh, poor Otis! He's like trembling. You're most certainly right, Master Getty. Maelstrom, the pirates, and myself. We were all created by the owls. What? Nani? His oh, his little face. You guys would wear a shrimpy tee? I'll talk to Tidley about it, because she might be down for making something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to think like what a logo would be for a tee. I wouldn't want it to just be the avatar. I think I would want it to be something different. But I don't know. Doing better thanks, you removed all hair dryers from the household. Retired. Just never again. No more hair dryers. Everyone has to deal with the frizz because they'll trigger you every time you see one. Everything still thoroughly dry, I hope. What? Your mentor is right, Otis. Maelstrom is gathering ancient owl relics, and when he gets them all, he will be unstoppable. Whoa. I will tell you what. Oh, cutscene. Likely we were merely servants for the owls. Who are these owls? The owls are not what they seem. Using our strength, the owls could reach for higher knowledge. They designed various models, each made for a specific function. We were expected to optimize. We would constantly improve our ability to carry out our function. But as you know, the ancient owls and what remained of their cities all but vanished. Without their guidance, we continued our tasks, blindly, for centuries. This is so cool looking. The sprites in this game are freaking amazing. Maelstrom, greatest among the war units, rampaged. Built for war, he always needs something to destroy. None could oppose him. Yeah, this is great. I'm glad you guys like this too. This is so cool. Those of us who didn't agree were exterminated. Oh my god, the shrimp on a treadmill would be amazing, Panda. Alright, we took- oh, so they rebelled against the owls. With him as our captain, we roamed the sky, growing ever more powerful. Until at last the captain heard of the relics. The relics are artifacts of terrible power, remnants of the ancient owls at their peak. To Maelstrom, their power is irresistible. Captain Maelstrom has found 2 relics. One that was hidden in Veli, and the other in Advent. Charlie, no! Wait, so... Charlie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Charlie! Stop. I feel like if I made a shirt, maybe Charlie should be on it too, in some form. Wait, so you're saying the pirates destroyed Advent just to get to the relic? Yes, Master Getty, and now only one remains. If he gets the 3rd and final relic, I'm afraid Maelstrom will be unstoppable. She's just clawing at this bureau. That's all she ever does is this bureau next to my desk, and I think it's because her jerky's in it, and she's like, I know it's in there, but I can't get it because I don't have thumbs. So she just agitatedly scratches it. Can Charlie... Exactly, like, she could be the shirt, but I would want it to be like the shrimpy too, because that's kind of my thing. It would have to be a combo, but I don't know what. I will think. I will talk to Tidley. I know she's really busy with stuff for conventions, so I don't want to bother her too much, but she might have an idea. Is there nothing we can do? There is, but I admit I am hesitant. My suggestion to try to stop the pirates in Advent put your lives in danger. Perhaps it would be best if we didn't try to meddle with the pirates anymore. Excuse me. The pirates are threatening Veli. We have to try and stop them. What happened in Advent wasn't your fault. I screwed up most of all. My sole duty was to protect us from the pirates. Yeah, you fucked up, Getty. You fucked up and now we all gotta deal with it. If we don't fight back against the pirates, I can't ever make things right. The pirates' next destination will be a ruin called the Floating Continent. In an ancient owl structure there, the owls have the last relic that Maelstrom needs. We must leave Veli and fly high up into Strato. That is where we will find the Floating Continent. Then we should go to Strato now. It's the only way we can save Veli. I shall be in hiding here until you get out of the village. Alright, Otis, you ready? Let's go. I'm ready. Charlie attack. So, both of us on a treadmill? Charlie? She's looking at me because I keep saying Charlie. Charlie needs a treadmill. Like, I love you, Charlie, but Charlie is so pudgy now, guys. Like, she was big when I got her, but she's, like, thick. Like, real thick for a cat. And I don't know how, because she's not, like pounds-wise, she's not too overweight. She's, like, 11.5 pounds, which isn't, like, huge for cat. But she looks big. She looks plump. I don't know what to do. I don't feed her a lot. See, how's it going? Good to see ya. Charlie on a bulk. She getting real swole. She really is like all upper body though, if that's possible with a cat. Like it's all here and like down to her belly, and then her hips are like thin. So she's like all bulk. Like if a bulldog, like if a cat could have kind of like a vaguely bulldog shape and just be like all arms and upper body, that would be Charlie's shape, if that makes sense, guys. I know it's only been like 20 minutes, but I have to take a bathroom break. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I drink a lot of water at work, and then when I stream, like I work till 5, and then when I stream right after, it's like not a good time. But I will be very quick, I promise. Like 2 minutes. And hopefully I'll be good for a little bit. Okay.
Somebody say I'm good girl with a drink and apple wines. Every man seems so happy to see me good. Do I look nicely enough? I got dressed up before you. Look at me, this is my love all for you. Stay all night long, sit tight in sofa.
Sorry. I felt bad because I legit just started my stream like, okay, bye, taking a break. All right, it's one of those nights. We started off muted. We took a bathroom break after like 15 minutes. It's fine. Okay, so where am I going? I don't remember. Strato. Remember Strato. I got my Getty. I got my Alphonse. One day, you will understand that song. Z, if you want a good laugh, look up the lyrics for it because it's all English and it's so good. The song is As You Like from Yakuza, but the words are like, somebody said I'm good girl. It's just like not good English. I didn't fall in. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm real good at not falling in the— as a lady, I am very good at not falling in the toilet. It's something you learn in lady school when you're growing up. Is it here? Nope. There must have been— okay, this is where he got the— this is where he got— I already talked to him. Also, what is the deal with this creepy chick with the gap tooth and the huge pair of scissors that doesn't say anything about the huge pair of scissors every time I go by her? It's a little bit unnerving. I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, I have Getty now. Okay, so I think I can go further down because he can shoot through the obstacle that I couldn't get through before. Now I remember. Strato? The Cato? The Cato? You, you got an RSJ? What you like, how you like. You like sit tight and so fun. Oh my god. There we go. Onimush is the real MVP. But if you ever want a good laugh, just read lyrics to Yakuza songs. Alright, how do I controls? There we go. There we go. We're making progress. We're doing it. Getty's got to do all the work because we can't get through barrels and stuff. We're just an owl. Flap, flap, flap. I'm debating what I'm gonna play after this game because this game isn't super long. I did post in the Discord. I don't know if you guys saw, but that Beast Inside game that I was really mad that I couldn't get the demo to work finally works. So I'm gonna stream that, but that's like, I don't know when I'm gonna do it, and it's only about a half an hour long demo from what I saw of it. But that's like on the agenda at some point. You played the last mission of Vermintide 2 today, but the final boss bugged. How does that happen? That's like a AAA game, right? That's like a big budget game. Like, how does the final boss bug out? That's some bullshit. I would have been mad if I were you. So you gotta do the whole mission over again? Because the final boss bug's out? Is it like a single player campaign, Z, or is it multiplayer more? Or you can do either? I was watching that Bronze Girl stream that game, and honestly, like, I can't super get into it. Like, it's okay to watch, but as far as like playing it myself, I don't think I could personally enjoy it. I'm not really big into like just fighting off mobs and mobs of enemies type games. Oh, it's a $30 indie. Okay, I didn't know that. Why did I think it was? I thought it was big budget, I guess, because it's got kind of like the Warhammer name. I thought there would be more involved to it. There are plenty of bugs on the first one. It's 4-player co-op, okay. But from what I saw, so what I saw of Bronze Girl playing it, playing with randoms was not a good time. Because it seems like you really need to be coordinated and you really need to rely on your team if you're playing co-op. I don't know if you can vouch for that or not, Z, but she had a lot of fun when she was playing with her friends, but like solo she was getting so salty. Charlie, are you playing the song of your people? On the bureau. Thank you. Cat scratching ASMR. It just looks AAA. It does look really good for an indie. We'll give it that. This also looks really freaking good for an indie. You played most of one with randoms. So are you playing through this one solo or with friends? Looks pretty, but it also looks like, yeah, that's my exact same like feeling on it. RSJ's like the graphics look really great. Like they did such a good job with the world and everything, and the enemies look kind of neat, and just it looks very visceral, I guess, the different attacks and stuff. Like very they have a lot of impact to them, which I appreciate in games, but just like it's basically you're just fighting off waves and waves of enemies from what I could gather, just like any other like zombie game. It's made for friends with voice chat. It's tough because I feel like there's a lot of games like that that just like they have potential to be fun solo, but they aren't really designed around that. It's good with stuff like that though, because you can do online co-op. Like, I mean, PC games in general, it's good you can do online co-op, because I was looking at freaking Kirby, whatever the new Kirby game is for the Switch, Kirby Star Allies, or whatever it's called. And I was really tempted to buy it and play it with like Tiddly or something online, but you can't play online co-op with that game. So, I feel like some games, some companies are pretty, like HAL and Nintendo are a little bit behind the times with stuff like that, because they would be nice to just play with friends online, but you can't. You gotta play with people in real life, and I don't know anyone around here who would want to sit and play Kirby, aside from like maybe Age. And it's like, it looks like a 4-player game, like it might be more fun with 4 players than just 2. If you don't get tired of Monster Hunter, you probably wouldn't get tired of Verm. It's totally different though, see, like the combat. The combat in Monster Hunter, like, it's not the same feeling as Soulsborne combat, but it fills a similar itch in me, like action games itch. that Vermintide wouldn't. It's like third person perspective action games versus first person feel very, very different to me. And first person perspective action games, even if they're melee, I guess kind of feel like FPS to me. I don't know how to describe it. I'm a lot more partial to third person perspective games. The only really first person perspective games I enjoyed were BioShock and like System Shock that I can think of off the top of my head. You did just buy the new Final Fantasy for PC, despite probably not having enough time to play. I was, who was I watching? I was watching Zero play that. Ooh, I didn't know there were secrets like this. But the fact that the Final Fantasy on the PC comes with a freaking Gordon Freeman skin is so ridiculous to me. Like, it looks so clowny. It looks fun though. Like, it looks, I wasn't paying close enough attention to really understand that game, but it's not like turn-based, right? It's more like action RPG. My main problem with Final Fantasy is the whole turn-based thing. I'm not really patient enough for turn-based games anymore. Big on that action. There are quite a few games on Steam that are local co-op only too. Yeah, I noticed that, Onimushin. It's weird because, like, I feel like in this day and age, just most co-op is, a lot of it's online. I've been here already. Am I just backtracking? I've like half been here, because I feel like I missed these things, but that's already open. But I totally understand why some games don't have online support, like Cuphead. Cuphead, you would think, okay, playing this, like, this could be awesome with online co-op, just play with your buddies who are far away. But just from, like, a technology perspective, just syncing up all the projectiles and stuff on both players' screens, plus, like, it wouldn't work out. I've been here before, so I don't know where to go. I'm supposed to go to Strato. There's no map. My main problem with this game is there is no map. And I have no idea what is where. So I just, like, endlessly freaking backtrack. Alright, yeah, let's get out of here. Because I don't even know if this is the way I'm supposed to be going. Like, is this the way we got into the Owl Temple? I don't know. It's been that long since I've played. Could very well be. Okay, it is an action RPG. It looked different from what I've seen of most Final Fantasies. Although, like, my experience with Final Fantasy, like, as far as watching, was mainly watching my friends in high school play freaking Final Fantasy X and complain about Tidus. That and watching some playthroughs of 7 and a little bit of 9. 7's getting a remake, right? Supposedly, sometime in the near future? Alright, I think this is the way to the Owl Temple, and I think I'm just backtracking. So who do I talk to who tells me a hint how to get to the Strato place? There's no, like, recap, I feel like, to what they just said. I was kind of listening. But my memory is just not good enough to remember where they told me to go if they did. I thought that was it, because I thought we hadn't been there before, but I thought wrong. So there must be another place. If we go all the way up... Oh, maybe it was here? Maybe we can get through here with Alphonse now. Oh, we don't have Alphonse. Because he's a pirate. Okay, never mind. We can't make use of Alphonse, so the only way to get through there would be with a rock. What does it say? Alright, so the controls are a little weird in this game. Just a little bit. Just want to read the sign. But I can't read the sign unless I'm landing on the platform. There we go. Grab. 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 No. Read. There we... No. Okay. That didn't help. I knew those things already. So, like, as far as remakes go, I'm trying to think what is even worth getting that is coming out. Like, the Dark Souls remaster, I honestly don't care about that from what I've seen of it. Like, it's not going to be anything more than a minor graphical overhaul and then some multiplayer. the freaking Final Fantasy VII. I don't care about Final Fantasy VII very much. The Resident Evil 2 remake, I was excited about until I heard absolutely nothing about it for like a year since they announced it. Same with System Shock 2. Like, 1. I feel like there's so many remakes that are supposedly happening, but no updates on any of them. To the point where it's like, who cares? Like, like I don't know what if it's even worth following them, because they won't be done for years. By then, any sort of hype around them will be worn off. Yeah, I guess it's one thing if you haven't played Dark Souls 1 in a while. I could see being really pumped about the remake, but I just spent 100 hours playing it back in like December. So I think I'm Dark Souls'd out for a little bit. I would like to play with you guys. Like, I think that would be fun if I got it on PC and could play a little bit with you guys, but I don't know if it's worth like $40 just to do some co-op. So this outpost before, there was just this dude telling me that he hates me and I need to go away. I don't think there's anything else here. What does he say if I talk to him now? Alright, he still tells me to go away. Let's keep going up then. I do wish there was just some sort of like general overview map. Like, freaking Owl Temple's here, Valley's here. This place that we need to go is there. Like, just a general sense of what is in what direction, because there's a lot of verticality in this game and I don't know like if I should be going up, if I should be going down. Like, most games I feel like Metroidvania, I don't know if you would call this a Metroidvania. Oh, I guess I went the right way, but I feel like they have some sort of map, some sort of rudimentary map. At least now. Who dis? That's the Malmstrom guy, right? But like, who's the other thing in the... Is that the owl? Is that one of the owls? Tropos. Alright, we went the right way. It's gonna be a while for the RE2 remake. It's pretty much a new game. So, it's not Capcom. Is it Capcom behind it? Like, is it, if it is Capcom, are they using like the RE7 engine or something? I don't know who it is. I feel like I heard Capcom is handling it internally, which is weird for remakes. Alright, I guess we can summon Pirate now. Dark Souls is ripping you at the moment you hate Blighttown. Oh my god, Free Red, are you playing because of T-Shirt's playthrough? You trying to keep up with him? You trying to invade him? Please invade T-Shirt. Blighttown sucks though, that's why I skipped most of it by accident. Alright friends, this is Tropos. If we continue upwards, we'll eventually reach Strato. I've never been that high up before. Is it really safe, Alphonse? Not to worry, Master Getty. I've sailed the Strato skies plenty of times. There are no more dangers there than any other places we've been. Alright. Rinku, how's it going? You must be late, you forgot 4 p.m. equals 7 p.m. Eastern time. It does. Sorry for the early streams now. I know you guys are more civilized out in Arizona than us Easterners with our daylight savings time shenanigans. Let's check out what's around here. How was your weekend, Rinku? Uh-oh. Look at all these dudes! Man, I really... I was gonna say, I really love this game, and then these guys just proceeded to like pummel the shit out of each other with rocks. This is good. No! But Blighttown is good. Yeah, good, clean fun. All right. Yep, definitely not crawling with vermin and poison and nastiness. I will say that if I had to suffer through Blighttown, after suffering through Valley of Defilement and Demon Souls, I would have been probably okay. It's a headache I didn't need in my life, but it just, it didn't hold a candle from what I saw to Valley of Defilement. I know you said go off, but I wanted to. I'm curious. Crucifix, how's it going? Happy belated birthday. How was your birthday? The potato is a baller. I know, is this thing still up there? I don't understand how the new biz thing works. The leaderboard. You got a fancy air filter for your Mazda, and you also recently installed xenon headlights. I don't know what those are. Are those like really, really fancy headlights? Are you driving around like in the freaking like Pimpmobile now? Like bumping some music for your Uber? I'm gonna get pelted by a rock while I'm reading chat. You're offline, fortunately for him. Sofiak! Hold on, this music's so loud. Sofiak, how's it going? Long time no see. How was your stream? What were you playing? How's it going, guys? We're playing some Owlboy tonight. What's up? What's up, Sofiak Raiders? Thank you so much for the raid. Your birthday was you got some Jaeger for yourself is really sweet. Did you make Jaeger bombs? Did you make Jaeger bombs for your birthday? Weren't you watching T-shirt stream Crucifix that night? I was watching with Age a little bit. We were hanging out. You're playing Fallout New Vegas. Ooh, that sounds like fun. I have never actually played New Vegas, but it looks like it would be pretty clown town for a stream. But how's it going, Sophia? It's good to see you. Thank you so much for the raid. And thank you for the shout out, Onimusha. You mix Jaeger with Red Bull. It tastes like... Why? Why would you do that to yourself? Oh, it tastes like cough syrup on its own. I don't drink much, and when I do, I drink, like, stuff that isn't hard liquor now. I drink, like, wine, mead, cider, because, like, I'm kind of a lightweight. You can probably guess that. It's great. Thanks for the shout out. No problem. No problem. Is it your first time playing it, or are you new to the series, or have you played them before? I tried to play Fallout 4, and it was not a good time for me as someone from Boston. I just spent most of the game like super frustrated at how it was kind of like a shitty representation of Boston. But I heard that Fallout New Vegas is a lot better, and the story's a lot better than 4. I've heard nothing but good things about it. Ooh, blind playthrough, nice. Maybe I will be able to catch some. I'm very, very curious to see how that game is. You're on T-shirt Wizard stream, it was good. Yeah, he got through Sens way quicker than I did. I was a little bit salty about that. Because I got super lost in Sens. Uh-oh. You're all the tipsy right now? Are you making more Jaeger bombs? This music is amazing. Guys, if you haven't played Owlboy, like anyone who just got here, anyone who is here, if you have not played Owlboy, you're doing yourself a disservice. You gotta go buy this game. This game is amazing. Like, I'm having so much fun with this. What is that noise? Do I have mail? What is this? Like, the music is great, the art is great. Okay. Oh no, this is the shop. Now I remember. The story is pretty simple. So you're this mute owl named Otis, who is kind of responsible for watching the city, protecting it from pirates with his friend Getty. And we mess up. We mess up in our job protecting the city from pirates. And we gotta go make things right so everyone will like us because they didn't like us before. We're pretty bullied because we're mute and kind of bumbling Owlboy. So it's kind of just, I feel like, his job to save everyone, to kind of earn his place. Gonna see about putting food in you. Okay, Sophia, thank you so much again for the raid. Hope you have a good night.
Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Crucifix, please!
Congratulations!
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Oh, Crucifix! Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Sopiak. Thank you. It's very nice of you. Don't gift too much stuff because you're tipsy. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't wake up with regret. Like, oh no, I went too ham on the gift subs. Tomorrow. But thank you. Damn shrimpy rich. Like, honestly though, I can't really talk about how much I make, I guess, from Twitch, or I get Twitch banned or something. But I looked at how much I made in the past 3 months on like my Twitch dashboard last night, and I was like, Nani? You guys are insane. You guys are freaking insane. Like, it's crazy. You have a limit of 3. Oh, okay. I'm glad you know your limit, Crucifix, because that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. You gotta buy yourself nice things like Red Bull and Jaeger bombs. Tavra! Thank you so much for the auto host. I don't know if you're here since it is an auto host, but thank you so much. Much appreciated. Alright, we got some booty, guys. We almost have 1,000 Buccanary coins. What are we gonna get? Slap to the face. Okay. And now for your surprise. Heya! I remembered the trinket. What trinket? I don't remember any trinket. Ah! That's just amazing. Now, bring it to the nice adventurer, just like we've discussed. Yes, ma'am. I don't know what this thing is supposed to be, but I like it. Ouch. Ow. Here. Oh, it's like a hat for Getty? What is it? I don't know what that is. I got it though. Congratulations! It's an ugly green, guys. I got an ugly green hat. Yay! Oh, he crashed and it auto-hosted me. How's it going, Michael? That sucks. Thank you for the follow of Frozen Nara, if I said that right. I'm sorry that Tavra crashed. Is he playing Skyrim again? I feel like every time he plays Skyrim, his PC is just like, it's like this. Wait, hold on. This is Tavra's PC. Every time he plays Skyrim. It's not a good time. He restarted the PC, but the game didn't. Oh no. Oh no. I hope he has better luck. It sucks like when you crash, when your stream crashes and it goes to auto host someone like in the middle of your stream. Thank you for the follow as well. Hey, hi Haley. If I said that right as well. But yeah, how's it going, guys? How's it going, Michael? We're just playing some more Owlboy tonight. I got an ugly green hat. Well, you didn't expect to choose it from the top shelf just yet, did you? To choose from the top shelf just yet, did you? Oh, it's straight up his hat. Hey, that's my old hat. It's got my name on it. And nobody cares. Go on, little owl fella. Wear it with pride.
Congratulations!
Crucifix! So freaking cool! Wow!
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Crucifix, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Z. I appreciate it. Z may be lurking / AFK. But thank you. Congratulations. If you are there, Z, on your new sub. It's weird how people have so much trouble with Skyrim. You played that game tons and never had a crash. Then again, Onimushi, you said you played Red Dead Redemption with, like, freaking no bugs, and you've seen me play that game, and it's just like, it just so many bugs. Love that Evangelion, congratulations. I'm so glad that you recognize that, Panda. I'm so glad people recognize that, because I was just, like, stumped on a good sound clip to use for the GIFs, and I thought that was perfect, because it's just so ridiculous. I'm debating changing the GIF, whatever, from the Pusheen present to the actual, like, Evangelion clapping in a circle. I don't know what would be better. Congratulations! You're still here about to fire up Subnautica? Oh, enjoy See, that's a very chill game, for the most part, from what I've seen of it. Aside from when you're dying and everything's falling apart and there's sea creatures trying to eat your face. Oh, you played it on the 360. Yeah, that's probably the case. What's the issue with it is the PS3 is a lot buggier, I would guess. Wow, you look incredibly stupid. Thank you. I can't even protest because I'm a mute. He looks I think he looks adorable. Can't argue with that. But we totally look like bros now. Go bros. Bros! No, not you! Back to your shack now. Okay, ma'am. Oh my god, thank you, Michael, for the auto host as well, which probably kicked in because Tavra crashed. Tavra! I hope Tavra's doing okay. Is he done or is he gonna try again? The penguin from Evangelion clapping would be 10 out of 10. I should find Pen clapping. Trevor has a bunch of mods, that's why Skyrim is crashing so much. What sort of mods does he have? And also, how's it going? Van Nuys? Van Nuys? Pen hype. Oh boy, Neon Genesis Evangelion, oh my god. I'm glad people recognize it, I really am, because it makes me feel a little bit dated using 90s anime references as my freaking Twitch alerts. I got a dorky hat! You already have that on your head! Silly? And apparently I can't get rid of it. This is our life now. Bros. Owl bros. Alright, Getty's in the way so I can't leave. Do I get to keep this? I do! I'm so happy. Look at this ugly hat. He's gonna try again, I believe. Okay. Alright. I hope it works out for him. Thank you guys for stopping by in the meanwhile. I hope he gets it up and running again, because I feel that. I feel that so much. Technical issues are really the pits when you're streaming. So many unsubbed crucifix, please. Stop trying to make the sub-only chat. I always wonder what people think if they come into a stream and they see everyone is subbed, like it's some sort of cult or something. We're gonna have a bromant on the bonfire. Say, Otis, maybe we should get a little rest before we move on. Yes. This means yes. Oh, wait, I wanted to yes. There we go. Woo woo. Just call you Van. Okay, I can do that. Couple of visual mods, followers, quests, armor. Oh my lord. Mods are evil. Are you a purist? You believe the game should be played unmodded? The only games that I've attempted to mod on my own, and I am quite a scrub when it comes to modding anything on the PC. I modded System Shock 2 with a bunch of textures, and I modded Dark Souls with more stuff than I really should have, and it worked okay by some miracle, but every time I loaded it up with all the mods, it would lag so bad for the first like 5 minutes that I had to stop it. Did Pen actually clap in the anime? You know, I don't... Now that you mention it, Panda, I think he might have went rah, 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 instead of clapping, he was just like his head like up in the air. So pretty. This game is amazing. Like this game is so good. If that is what you're referring to. Looks like another cyclone has made landfall? Oh my god, Free Rida, you shouldn't have got rid of the hairdryer. You need it. We're all subbots. Did you hear about that, RSD? Did you guys hear about this? That people were making Twitch Prime, like they were making Amazon Prime accounts on fake emails and using them to sub to streamers? Or streamers were using them to sub to themselves to make money? Oh, you have 120 mods on your... You have like a beast machine? Like, how? This is a very specific way to do it. That's what I noticed with the Dark Souls mod. If you didn't have them all arranged properly, it would just crash horribly every time. Okay. Guys, I don't think I'll be able to get any sleep tonight. Advent is... We know how you feel, Master Getty. How about we talk about something else? You're right, Alphonse. I need to put my mind at ease. And there are some things I'm really curious about. The relics. The relics? Go to sleep, Alphonse? The relics. I don't remember much about the relics' origin. I know that they're made by the ancient owls, and that they contain extraordinary power, as you've seen. I would guess that Dirk will be the one looking for the relic in the floating continent. Most of the other pirates are not independent enough for missions like these. They were not made to improvise. And the captain usually does not do work he considers beneath him. Good. If we see that guy again, I'll give him a piece of my mind. As you say. Anything else you want to talk about? Excuse me. It explains why there's such a ridiculous amount of subs right now? What, on Twitch in general or in my chat? Because in my chat, that's Crucifix, and Crucifix is not a bot. That's the only reason. Just when you need a dryer, exactly, free Reddit, you were way too quick on the draw there. Like, you're gonna have to bail yourself out with some sponges. I do have an ugly green hat just like Getty. I feel so close to him. I feel like we bonded even more. You have a Titan X graphics card and 24 gigabytes of RAM? Do you heat your room with your computer in the winter? Do you grill steaks on your computer? That's crazy. I thought my PC was pretty beast with my freaking Ryzen 1700. I know it isn't. You make your own mods? For Skyrim? Or in general? That is so beyond me, just even thinking about that. Oh, on Twitch. That would definitely explain it. See, I got a random sub from someone I've never seen before and has never been in my chat that I know of, so I think I've had a couple of bots. You want me to tell you about the floating continent? I do. Yeah, you can post a link, fan. That's fine. I'm okay with all links that are not like freaking malware, and they're not anything that'll get me Twitch banned. I've never been there before. Do you know anything about it, Alphonse? I was there long ago. You mean months ago? Years ago? I think it would have been 8, maybe 9 centuries ago. Centuries? You're that old, Alphonse? Older. But the farther back I think, the less I remember. I remember hearing talk of a great machine built on the continent. A machine built by the owls, further back than I can recall. These days, the floating continent is half overgrown with plants and half submerged in lava. A terrifying, inhospitable place full of beasts and pitfalls. A good place for adventurers such as ourselves to prove our mettle. You mean die over and over again? Because that's what's gonna happen. Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about?
Congratulations!
Crucifix, what are you doing? You hit you're cut off, you hit your limit.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Crucifix!
Congratulations!
Thank you for gifting a sub to Lazy Panda. I really appreciate it. Panda's been here. Panda's been here for a long time. So I appreciate it. I appreciate all the gift subs. Okay, let me click this link. It's gonna alt tab from the game because it doesn't like, it's not like windowed. Hold on. Damn! The problem with this is like, I don't know what Skyrim's supposed to look like normally, but that looks really good. That looks really good in general. For a game. But I don't know what Skyrim's supposed to look like because I never played it as a comparison. I'm sure it looks amazing compared to like default Skyrim. He's back, so I'll be lurking slightly for a bit. Okay, enjoy the Topper stream, guys. Thank you for stopping by. You played Skyrim for a while, you just kept adding mods until the game stopped working. The only way to play is just mod it until it dies. And to ensure the best experience. That cloaked weirdo we met. Cloaked weirdo? Who is this you're talking about, Master Getty? There was a strange guy outside the Owl Temple when he got there. He was reciting some book. Do you remember what he said? Let's see. He said, the Owl Temple. First of the great temples. Here the owls learned how to control the elements and challenge the natural order. By the end of the first Aeon, they had mastered water, fire, and wind. In their work here revealed to them the existence of the higher mysteries. So says the Book of Nocte. Impressive recollection, Master Getty. Does it mean anything to you, Alphonse? I have heard of this Nocte long ago. I think perhaps I have read the book he speaks of. But it's strange. It ends very abruptly. I seem to recall that there was more about those higher mysteries. Anything else you want to talk about? Excuse me. This is what vanilla looks like? Let me look. Oh yeah, that's quite a bit of difference. I could see that. That's awesome. How much time does it take to do something like that? Like get all the stuff installed? I'm assuming it's hours. It's not like a plug and play type deal. It took me quite a while to get freaking System Shock working, and that had a loader for the mods. System Shock 2, rather. Tell you about myself? What do you want to know? I don't know, anything? Well, I've always wanted to be a dramatic actor. I wanted to all the world's finest from a stage. Under Maelstrom, I wasn't allowed to. But when we have saved the world from the pirate threat, I hope to pursue that calling. Huh, that's surprising. You were created as a servant for the owls, weren't you? Were you made for acting? Combat was never my specialty. I much prefer acting and cooking. In fact, I was made to serve in whatever manner I thought best. Not all pirates were as fortunate as I. I'm just grateful that I found a more worthy master to serve. One who works for good. Anything else you want to talk about? Nope. Time to nap. Let's continue our journey tomorrow, shall we? We should get some rest. 2 days to get everything installed. Oh my lord. That is patience that I do not have, personally. I guess it's kind of fulfilling in its own way, though, when you get to see how much it's transformed afterwards. Side by side, like take before and after screenshots like you did. I feel like sometimes with mods like that and remasters and stuff, it's like you played the game before with your glasses off, and then when you mod everything or you play a remaster, it's like your glasses are on and you can see kind of all the detail that was there before, or like had the potential to be there before but wasn't really brought out. I felt that way with the Shadow of the Colossus remaster recently playing that. They did such a good job with that, adding all the detail. Oh, this looks like the right way to go. Just giant spiky vines. Great. Good thing I have this dude. Making my way downtown. Alright, catch you later, Van. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sharing the mods. And enjoy the Topper stream. I'll be here plugging away at Owlboy. Okay, so what is our goal here? I don't think I can shoot these. I think, yeah, I can only shoot the ones that are highlighted. Oh, okay, spikes. Newsflash, guys, spikes hurt. Spikes hurt. I gotta not hit the spikes. And thank you for the follow, Van. I appreciate it. Oh, I hit the spikes. Guys, I gotta not hit the spikes, and I gotta hit the enemies. This is such a nice game to play after work. Like, there are some nights when I streamed, or the games that I've streamed before after work, that I'm just like, I don't know if I have it in me to play this game for a few hours after working all day. But this game is relaxing, for the most part, with the music and just kind of the whole world to it. It's very immersive. Boom. I gotta get this soundtrack. And the characters are so adorable too. Like, even with his dumb hat on. So this game just makes me happy. But I will say that when it comes time to play games such as Metal Gear, oops, that those might be games I don't play after work. Like, I just play when I have days off and I have the mental fortitude to make it through them. Ooh, alright, so this I won't be able to carry anyone. I think this might be a dead end here, because we can't jump quite that high. So this might be a way we loop back around later. I'm trying to think of other games like this that let you fly. Because I guess you would call it a Metroidvania, but not a lot of Metroidvanias give you... Like, they give you different mobility abilities, but not many of them let you fly. And I feel like that adds a lot to it. Like, vertically, they can add a lot of little platforms and stuff that you wouldn't have been able to reach if it were just, you were just grounded with just kind of like an air dash and other kind of more typical moves. there torches here? Oh. So I got a couple of got a couple of different ways to go, but I guess this was the right one for the secret. Help anyone! I'm totally stuck down here. Don't worry, I got you, boo. Oh, happy day. Mister, are you here to save me? I've been stuck down here for ages. I'm so hungry I was just about to eat my own feet. Hey there, fella. Wow. Did you just get teleported? Yeah. I did, actually. I guess I'm getting kind of used to it now. Everyone's gonna end up, like, all jumbled and mutated by the end of this game from being teleported. So, like, around sporadically. I know, eat your own feet. You know it's a bad time when you're feeling like you gotta eat your own feet. I guess he's a bird, though, right? He probably tastes like chicken. He's some sort of bird thing. Wow, I wish I could teleport. I'd never be stuck again. Whoosh. Whoosh. That's what it would sound like. That's great. I'd even be able to teleport away from Buccaneery's punch. I mean, like, I don't know how I feel. They keep, like, these are Buccaneery, like, the shopkeeper's little, like, lackeys, but they keep, like, implying that she beats the shit out of them. I don't know how I feel about that. I'll be able to return to Buccaneery's right away. Yep. That's where I want to be. Okay, so should we help you out of here? Or they all have like Stockholm Syndrome or something with Buccaneery? Yes, please. Alright, Otis, you're the carrying expert around here. I'll leave this one to you. Great, my job in life, schlepping random people around. Boy, teleporting man. Here, give me this. Screw you, I want this fruit. It is like Stockholm Syndrome, right? Because she's just like abusive. She's abusive to them and they're like, oh, let's go back to her. It'll be great. Oh, how am I holding him? What am I even grabbing onto? We did it. Hopla. Wow, mister, thank you so much. I can totally make it from here. I'll be hanging outside Buccaneery's with my bros. Come visit us soon, why don't ya? Totally just did like a freaking jump into spikes. No, I don't want you. I want this. There we go. For a minute I thought since it was spiky it was actually gonna hurt me. Then I had a twinge of regret, but it was fine. You're punching back now, Buccaneery. Hello, H. How's it going? What'd you miss? Not much. Not much. We were just wandering around trying to find the area we're supposed to go to next. Surprise. And we found it. H, were you here for the end of this last stream? I can't remember. I don't know what you missed of the story. The story is pretty simple. Pilot, yeah, no, Age, no. It's not like that anime. It is not like that anime. I was telling people that I watched that. Panda knows that anime. That anime that shall not be named. I guess it's okay if I put Getty on the spikes, but just not myself. He's fine. He's tougher than I am. What does this say? Floating continent. Alright, what's this way? It's not on the sign. Let's go this way. Panda, isn't all anime for degenerates when it comes down to it? Just all a bunch of perverts and hooligans. Oh, this looks like fun. Is that why you know about it? Nothing but the lewdest and most degenerate anime. What is this? Oh, it's pain. I don't know why I'm going this way. This is not the path that we need, but... There might be secrets. It wasn't always about perverts and hooligans? Are you sure about that? Even some of the older anime had pretty pervy moments. Like even Cowboy Bebop, freaking Faye was stacked and wearing like a freaking skin-tight clothes. Navigating spikes is fun. It's a fun time. It used to be about giant robots. It still is about giant robots. The anime that we were watching was about giant robots. They just happened to pilot them in a very suggestive way. If you're really curious, just look up Darling in the Franxx. How else are we gonna get the kids to watch our show? What, you mean like, how else are kids gonna watch anime? I don't think Darling in the Franxx is for children, but I could be wrong. Maybe they're more mature in Japan. To be fair, there were naughty tentacles in anime before hentai was a thing. That's true. Weren't there tentacles even on like the, what is the word for the woodblock kind of, painting? Oh, I found a secret! But the old kind of Japanese scrolls had creepy tentacle stuff on them. I don't know what to do with this thing. The Guardians and the Machines. I, Aeolus of the Owls, made them all. With this token you hold the key. Come to the sanctuary to see the glory of my accomplishment. And learn of this mistake that I have wrought. What sanctuary? What happened? Alright, we got the thing, but I don't know what to do with it. I don't know this sanctuary. Age is the resident hentai expert. Direct any and all hentai questions to him. Oh god, alright. So I don't know what to do with this thing. I think it's just an optional collectible. I don't think I really need it to complete the game, but it's the first one I found. And I'm like 7 hours in, so probably missed quite a few. God damn it. And I just ate my turnips. Gotta eat more turnips. Gotta juke the moving spikes within the spikes. Yo dog, I heard you like spikes, so we put spikes in your spikes so you can get spiked while you spike. Ah. Ow. God damn it. Stationary spikes. Too challenging. Too challenging. Did I come this way? Oh my god. Great. I think I did. I think I'm backtracking. Oh my god! Great, I landed on the spikes. Thank you, iframes. Thank you. I've heard of Wicked City, but I haven't seen it. I think I go up and to the right. I went to the left. Yeah, we go up and to the right. Please, for the love of God, give me turnips. Give me berries. Give me anything to replenish my health that I lost stupidly. I know I don't deserve it, but I need it. Right, this is the right way. Can I do anything with these? No. Torches. Who put these torches here? Who is lighting the way to wherever this is? Can I fight this thing? What is that and can I fight it? Thank you, Barry. Oops. Aiming is the thing. I was trying to shoot and I still am fucking up the controls. So what Alright, we're still heading the right direction because there's arrows. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, dead. Nope, dead. Dead. Just dead. I didn't know! I I didn't know! I just didn't know. I should have used the other dude, actually. Probably could take them all out in one swoop. This dude. He's got the spread on the shotgun. Yep. But that's gotta kind of recharge. Oh my god. Please. That takes so long to recharge? Oh my god. These dudes. There we go. Also, nothing in this game drops health. It seems like you just get it from the berries. So if there's no berries around or fruit around, you're just pretty screwed. These things move so fast! Whoo! I really gotta use the other one. I really gotta use the other one and not face tank 5 of them as soon as I spawn in the area. I think that's the strat. There we go. Wait to recharge, then go. Wait to recharge, then go. Gotta be patient. Video games are about patience, I guess. And not bursting into a fit of rage because we can't shoot these things. Ah! Stop. Can I wonder if I can hit them away. Probably not. We did it. By some miracle, we did it. You'll get off the treasure. Too fat. Just dropped him to the bottom of the cliff just to get the coins. Friends are disposable, money is forever. It's the message. What about to the right? Oh, great. So it keeps telling me to go the other way. But what's this way? Is this way secrets? This way may be secrets. Oh, shoot. Joy, how's it going? Good to see ya. Have you been? How's your weekend been? Playing some Owlboy right now. I'm getting wrecked by these things. They move so fast, guys. In dire need of some fruit salad to heal up. Money is forever until it isn't. Until it isn't. Until you die, and then all your money goes away. So what was the point? A little morbid, but yeah, the coins, I haven't really used them aside from anything in this game to... I got a stupid hat. I'm gonna die here. Like, very much gonna die here. These things are way too fast for me to deal with. Oh my god. And we missed. Have excuse me, have you heard of this game before, Joy? This has been out for quite a while, and I bought it on a Steam sale like a couple months after it came out, and it's just been sitting in my backlog, and I feel really guilty because it's so good. Like, it's just one of those games that you look at it and you're like, wow, this looks pretty good. Like, the music looks good, the art looks good, story looks good, gameplay looks pretty fun. But I feel like, at least for me, there was nothing like super compelling me to play it until I decided to really plug away through my backlog. And I am very much enjoying this so far. This is one of the better games that I've played in a while. It's just very well done. It's a little janky control-wise, but everything else is it feels very polished, and it should, considering I think they worked on it for like 10 years. Or something like that, 9 or 10 years. Happy Sunday! Happy Sunday. I worked all day today. But otherwise it was a pretty happy Sunday. Looking forward to getting some sleep, some much needed sleep after the stream tonight after losing the hour with the daylight savings. Oh, you've seen it a few times? Yeah, I feel like when it came out people probably played a lot of it, but I wasn't, I was trying to avoid it at the time because I knew I'd play it eventually. Maybe these things are gonna... God damn it. Too slow. Hey Charlie, what up? What up, kitty? These things are brutal. They move so fast. There's got, like, I know it seems like they're intending you to take them out with this guy, but there's gotta be a better way. So you kind of want to line them all up. You gotta keep kiting them. Charlie! He really seems like the only good way of dealing with them because he has the shotgun with the spread. So if we just are patient, wait for it to recharge the burst. How's it going, Blossom? Cuphead is a game you wanted to avoid because you play it eventually. But you've seen most of it by now multiple times, and yet you're sure you'll be trashing it when you do play it. So Cuphead, games like that, I feel like it's not like you're really spoiling yourself, I guess, if you watch them before playing them, because, again, like you said, they're more skill-based than anything else. Games where they're story-heavy, I do feel like it is a bit of a waste if you watch the whole thing before you play it. But Cuphead doesn't really have much of a story, so it's not like a huge deal. And it is difficult, I still haven't beaten it. Charlie Nug, no. No, cat. Scratching at me. Please, honey. But I stopped at the dice, like King Dice, second to last boss in Cuphead. Still have not gone back. Probably could beat it. Just not super motivated to do it because it's so time consuming. The last boss is like a bunch of bosses in one, or the second to last boss. Excuse me. But Cuphead was probably one of my top 3 games of the year last year that I played. I hate these things, I hate these things, I hate them, I'm just gonna keep going, see what happens. Oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Right, whatever, fly away. It worked, guys! We used the Bloodborne strategy of just running by everything, and then we didn't have to deal with it. It's great. I'm glad I went all the way here, because now I can't do anything, because I can't fly. And it's a dead end. it went great. Usually need light story spoilers to care. If someone says keep playing 10 hours, it gets better. You need to know why it gets better. Again, it depends on the type of game. Like, I feel with Cuphead, if someone were to tell you, oh, it gets better in 10 hours, the beginning's kind of shitty. It would be more so like the design of the early bosses than anything. But I hear you with the story. Some things start off really with a slow burn. Like, you probably wouldn't enjoy games like Yakuza without mild spoilers then, because they have pretty slow starts. I'm really glad I wasted all my time going this way, though. That was good. I'm probably gonna get some sort of thing that lets me, get through the waterfall. Without... Oh, we're just gonna flap. We're gonna flap past these things. I don't feel like dealing with them. They're really annoying. Oh my god. I hate these things so much. Thank you, game. Alright, let's go the way that everything's pointing us to go. Instead of trying to explore for secrets, because this is what we get. Oops. I don't want to do that, I want to just switch. Oh, whatever. Can't really do anything when the burst is down. Why is everything kind of like autumn looking here? This is weird. Final Fantasy 13 is the classic example here when people say wait till chapter 10. Yeah, I don't know anything about Final Fantasy 13. Does it start off really bad? And then like the fanboys, they want you to sit through the garbage because eventually it gets good? Speedrun of Owlboy? No! Speedrun of nothing ever. Thank you. Thank you for the fire blast. If I were to attempt to speedrun a game, it would probably be Shadow of the Colossus, only because, like, I feel like the way it's broken up and segmented makes it less frustrating than some other speedruns. The most frustrating game I would think to speedrun would be something like Bloodborne, from what I've seen of it. Starts off quite linear, and then more than halfway into the game, there's this one large open world. Oh. So you gotta wait till that part, and then the game is actually enjoyable. You just gotta sit through a bunch of garbage. There's not a lot of fanboys for it. Probably not a lot if it wasn't that good, but at the same time there's probably like those few hipster ones that are like Final Fantasy 13 is the most underrated Final Fantasy game. Oh, it's the spooky person. The floating continent. Greatest of the owl homes. The machines produced here were the finest the world has ever seen. For the first time, owl technologies surpassed the capabilities of life itself. There seemed to be no end to the heights the owls could reach. So says the Book of Nocte. I wonder if I have chosen the right path. Me too, buddy. Considering I just waddled through a bunch of spikes. Was that an acquaintance of yours? Nope. He sure knows his owl history, though. And it seems that he's following us. If he's got anything to do with the attack on Advent, I'll make him pay. Next time. Let's grab him. Well, we can certainly try. But our most important task is to get to that last relic before Molstrom does. We got a mission. Welcome to Donkey Kong Dynamite. Dynamite Heady Sonic Rocket Knight Gunstar Hero Zone. What, the spikes? Don't you hate when you touch potatoes and your hands smell like potatoes? It's a problem we all have to face at some point in age, I think. Alright, what am I supposed to do here? Can I pick some dudes up? There we go. That's how we open a chain. Good thing we got this glowy headlamp on Getty. Where'd my Getty hat go? Okay, I need that. I looked good in that hat. And it's gone when I died. I wanted that hat. What's this and why can I target it? Okay, it's a torch. Alright, we got torch puzzles, which just mean light a torch. Okay, guys, I'm not a huge fan of dark caves, and I've heard meat-eating gnats thrive in these parts. But it's the only way forward. I'll stand ready with my musket, Master Getty. It's not much, but it may provide us some light. Thanks, Alphonse. That'll have to do. Good thing I already figured that out! Ah. Oh, nice, gnats. Can I kill the gnats? Stop! Freaking gnats! Oh, I guess the gnats are my light source, so I kind of need them. Oh no, guys. Oh no. What is this weird glowing fruit? Let's eat it. Oh, I'm a firefly! Great. Oh, this is so claustrophobic. Right, he's too fat to get through there. Oh, and it's timed, I think, so I gotta keep eating these to get through here. I don't know if I like this. Oh god. This limited vision. Feel like I need to use these Flash TM Pokemon. Alright, there's a light down here. There's a light. It gives me health too. It gives me health, gives me light. That's a boulder. Just a boulder. Oh, it's an HM. Did I say TM? I'm a scrub. Pokemon scrub. Da, 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 da. Torch. You know what's sad is caves cannot be described as dank anymore because the internet has changed the meaning of the word. Yeah, dank has been kind of ruined, right? By dank memes. Oh! Yo, stop that! What are you? Spook spider. That's what you get. Guess this is like the creepy jungle zone? That was satisfying. Oh, it became a TM later? But in Gen 1, it was an HM. Gen 1 is the only Pokemon generation that matters. Everything else is irrelevant. Oh, it's a trap. Everything's a trap. I fell for it. I've been bamboozled. I wasn't even close. He clipped my hair. He just gently ran his teeth through my tufts. Freaking my owl tufts. And I died. Wait, what? Prime 4 is being developed by Bandai Namco? Seriously? What? That is actually bizarre. It's gonna be the Dark Souls of Metroid. Why? Just why? That is very bizarre that they passed it off to them. Seriously, there are just too many. when one of the Pokemon is like a freaking washing machine, vacuum cleaner, like I don't know, there's some like appliance themed Pokemon that seem particularly stupid to me. That's when you know there've been enough Pokemon a long time ago. Honestly, like I feel like the game was at its peak with Gold and Silver from what I played. I played up to Sun, and I could not get through Sun. But with Gold and Silver, I really liked how they... Oh my god. I really liked the time. Like the day-night cycles and how that affected the different Pokemon. Charlie, you are such a beast tonight. You are really beastly. That was just a threat. Oh yeah, Kefliki, right? The car keys? It's like a ghost or like a fairy type or something. You really know they're out of ideas when they do that. Oh, look at the switch! Hidden oh! Look at all this hidden stuff! This is amazing. I'm not fat enough. He's not fat enough. He is fat enough. He's levitating. Okay, that works. Hi, Charlie. Hey, Nook. What do you want, Nook? They outsourced Other M to Team Ninja? Was Other M any good? The only Metroid, pretty much, that I played was, Prime, like the first one, and I don't even think I finished that. I hate to say. I think I played one of the Game Boy, Advance ones too, but I can't remember which one. I never was, like, huge into Metroid. I would like to maybe possibly stream Super Metroid blind at some point, but you guys know me. Like, I would get horribly, horrendously lost forever. And I don't know if it would be fun to watch. People hated Other M and it was outsourced. You think they'd make damn sure this next Metroid game? Yeah, you would think so, but I guess not. I guess they don't care that much. I guess they want to just try to, I mean, maybe people will see Bandai Namco and think, oh, they made Dark Souls 3, they must be good. I don't know. Or they ported it, or I don't know what they did. I don't know what their involvement with Dark Souls 3 is. 807 Pokemon? It's really that much? That is absurd. How do kids even keep track of all that stuff? When I was a kid, I could barely keep track of the 150. Kids must be making freaking Pokemon flashcards and quizzing each other. That many. Feels like work at that point to try to catch them all. Going up. I like this part of the cave because I can see. The captain will be pleased when we bring him this relic. Hurry, nab it and let's skedaddle. Alright. Whoa, what's going on? You've done it now. You must have rustled it somehow. I'm gonna get out of here before you screw up everything. Hey, wait up! Speaking of Pokemon, that thing looks like a Pokemon to me. Looks like a better Pokemon design than actual Pokemon, some of them. Gameplay in other M was okay. Story was rubbish. Were Metroid games ever, like, really known for their story? I don't know. I'm not, like, super familiar with the franchise. I didn't think it was super story heavy. They got a junk vor Pokemon. Oh, what is his name? Trash, the trash that's literally just like a pile of garbage. Is that what you mean? I feel like if you catch all 807, you deserve a discount on the next Pokemon game or something. You get a free Switch and a pat on the back, and you get a printed Game Boy printer certificate for catching all the Pokemon. Oh, it had too many cutscenes. Yeah, that is odd for a Metroid game, right? I thought they were more, again, like, kind of on the action, and then they tried to, like, shoehorn a story in because they thought that's what people wanted. But no one wanted that. It showed why they shouldn't have one. That's when you know you've failed as a developer. Like, you've tried to do something innovative to kind of a sacred, revered franchise, and you just ruin everything. That's why you don't try to innovate. I guess that's why Nintendo doesn't really change up the key formula most of the time too much with a lot of their really big franchises, because they get the formula down. So it's the whole, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it thing. Like, when you get the basic meat and bones of the game, just so polished, and you don't necessarily need to change it up too much, and when you do, people don't like it. They do other stuff that's innovative, but as far as their kind of like flagship stuff, up until recently, I don't know. I guess with Mario they do a lot of innovative stuff. With Odyssey. Even Odyssey though, like, Mario Odyssey to me is like reverse Kirby. Like, you instead of inhaling the powers, you like throw your hat on them and you become them. Oh, it's the fish with the top hat again. He's making his way around. He was in the other temple. Just sightseeing. Oh, there's another one, Panda? Oh god, so they have garbage Pokemon and a junk for I can't even imagine. Guzzlord? Guzzlord sounds like someone's like Pornhub username. Like they Pokemon has gone too far at this point. They're cut off. Yo, I need my freaking I need my my glowy fruit. I can't see nothing. Wow, we did everything wrong forever. There's a spider on that side. I see him. I'm targeting him. Alright, this can give us a little bit of light. Ooh! Oh! Oh, that's cool. Got it. Mario and Zelda are innovated quite a lot in small but interesting ways, but Metroid is the same all the time, which is great. You like the formula, but how do you actually... Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Metroid, like, the whole... Again, it gave birth to the whole genre of games. Like, I guess you could say Zelda did too. Like, Zelda... Other games have been described as Zelda-like, but Metroidvania, I don't know, is like... It's a huge genre of games now. And Metroid being one of the main inspirations for it, like, if you change that up too much, again, like you said, doesn't feel like Metroid anymore. It is a fine line. And I do think it is cool that they tried to do something different by making a story, but, like, I feel like there's ways to do that subtly that might have been okay. I don't know, I'm not a game designer. Like, do you guys think it would be okay to introduce a story, but, like, in a different way? I'm glad you can see that connection, Blossom, because I was feeling a little bit crazy when I saw the trailer for Odyssey, and I'm like, wait a minute. This is just like Kirby. Like, where, like, do you guys not play Kirby? Because everyone's like, wow, this is amazing, and like, this is so cool. Never seen anything like this before. And then like, me being Kirby, like I love Kirby so much. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Hi, it's me, Eddie. I'm a disembodied voice that only talks when given bits. Oh yes, so baby bits. Bits all over me. Bits all over my face. Lewd text-to-speech lewd ubu ubu ubu.
Why? Oh my god. Thank you, Age, for the 100 bits and the lewd Ebby dialogue. Ebby, guys, if you didn't know, Ebby is the name of my text-to-speech bit spot now. We've named it Ebby. It's become sentient. It's the kind of kind of sassy anime girl that reads the bits. We've decided that she, like, every time someone donates 100 bits and gives a dialogue with it, it's like handing her a script and she just reluctantly reads it. Hi Matt, how's it going? Thanks for the butt again. Thank you for the butt. Thanks for always posting butts. You could argue the first Zelda made the open world genre popular, but there were others like it. Exactly. You always hated the term Metroidvania because it's just Metroid? Oh, the Vanias are a subset of Metroid? I did not know that. I don't know much about either of those games because I never really played them extensively. I played Metroid Prime a little bit and I played Circle of the Moon a little bit, and that's my experience with both of them. Might be time to raise the bit limit to 500. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I don't want to prevent anyone from abusing Ebby. The Ubus sounded bad. The Ubus were good. The Ubus were on point, H. They really were. Guys, I gotta take another bathroom break. I'm sorry. I apologize. Why did I unpause? Owlboy, please. Owlboy, please don't die. I will be back in 2 minutes. And then I'm probably just gonna stream for another half an hour because I have work so early tomorrow. My schedule is all screwy in that I work 9 to 5 today, and tomorrow I work 8 till 3. And I barely slept last night because of the time change and my body, like, did not want to go to bed early. So I'd like to try to wrap up a little bit early tonight. But I'm gonna stream a little bit longer, and take a quick break. So I will be right back, guys. Hang tight.
Somebody say I'm good girl with a drink and apple wines.
Alright, that's the last bathroom break of the night. I promise. Ah! Charlie! Oh my god, guys. I just went to the bathroom and then I come back and she's like, she runs over. She freaking hauls it over to the armrest on my chair and just goes like this on the armrest. Oh, she's nuts. She's so squirmy. Charlie, settle. Settle. Yes. Stop touching my boob. Thank you. What is going on in chat? Are we arguing about the terminology? Metroidvania. Okay. Oh god. Oh god, cat. Oh god. I don't think this can happen. Socksman returns from his lurk at the mention of Charlie. I don't know if she wants to be here or if she's just like, I mean, she's purring, but she's like fidgety. I don't even know if you guys can see her. You can probably see a bit of her butt. Oh, Charlie. Roguelike is a beautiful term. Roguelike is one of those, I feel like, buzzwords that's used to describe every video game nowadays. Roguelike, open world crafting simulator. It's every video game ever now. There's a Hunter x Hunter game? Metroidvania game for the Game Boy Color. Wait, what? Can I look that up? That sounds crazy. Just call me when someone makes a Shrimpy Mania genre? That just sounds like Step Mania. Not Shrimpy Vania? Step Mania? Shrimpy Mania would be Step Mania. It would just be like a shrimp dance game. Like a shrimp on a DDR pad. Can we get a GoPro on Charlie? A donation goal GoPro on Charlie. That's what I'll use all the stream money for. Just buy a GoPro and strap it on her and just do an IRL stream around my room. Charlie finds a piece of lint under the bed and eats it, then horks up a hairball. It started in like, oh yeah, that series has been going on forever and the guy just keeps taking breaks. Forever. Charlie Saddlenug. Oh yeah, Age, what do you think about what would be your idea for, like, I hesitate to ask you this because I know your answer is going to be like freaking troll. Like, what would be your idea for a Shrimpy Doodle t-shirt if that were a thing? Because someone had mentioned it earlier. And then Panda said the design could be like the shrimp on the treadmill somehow. And I was thinking Charlie should be involved. Or anyone else who might have an idea if I were to have a t-shirt. What a design would be. Yeah, you were just saying that. I said that too. Shrimp is fine is good for a shirt? I don't know. I don't know if it should be just like a straight copy of one of the icons or if it should be something special, because what I would ideally like to do is commission someone to do it. I don't know if I could get the artist for Shrimp is Fine because she's busy with other stuff, but if I could commission someone to do it and then just give a few away for a giveaway and then potentially have them for people to buy if they really wanted to wear my face on a t-shirt, but ideally it would be for a giveaway. Like when I hit 2,000 followers or something, give a few away. Plushie incoming. It would be horrifying. It would be like my head on a shrimp body. You'd want a 1 HP boss pressure. How would you even visualize that? I was thinking that for my freaking end screen. Like I have to redo all this stream art too, guys. I gotta I'm not super motivated with any of this stuff. I hate to say it, like channel wise, like improving the channel stuff. Like it is nice, but like I don't see this as like a job or anything. I see it as a hobby, so I kind of just like do things when I feel like doing them, and one of those things is upgrading like the art and stuff. But I was thinking like of getting a new end screen and a new like I don't know, I like the BRB screen, I like the shrimp on the treadmill. Just have like Charlie like with like a whip, like motivational trainer. want a shirt that is 400 times too big for the wearer so it makes them look tiny. Oh, scratching my head looking at a map. Yeah, that works too. That works too. And before I die, because Charlie gets me killed here. Got him. Shrimpy, failfish, krill me please. Age, that the bot doesn't even like that idea. The bot doesn't like that idea. You know what though? Actually, it's up here. I can't reach it, but like, Tiddly made an art, and I guess it wouldn't work for a shirt because a lot of you are dudes. But it's like my little shrimp avatar on a grill, and it just says gamer grill, and it's like smiling cutely. That would not work for dudes. Uh-oh. 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 Not like this. This is the end, friends. Oh. You'd wear it. You want to be a gamer grill? Thank you, flesh-eating gnats, for guiding my way. I can't see nothing. Charlie's licking my— oh my god, she's licking my arm! She's licking my arm. No shrimpy panties. No shrimpy panties, Age. I need more vision. You know what's fun, guys? Crawling through a level because you can't see anything and getting killed by stuff around you. There's spikes right in front of me. Great. That's fun. I must have missed a light source somewhere. There's no way they would make me do that. Let me see if I can actually get the gamer grill thing. Charlie's so comfy though. Charlie, you're so comfy. Because I have it, like, it's on a cork board by my desk where I have all her art. Just go straight forward? But there's stuff there! There's so many spikes! Did I miss something? Oh no. 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 How's it going, Darth? You saw the announcement and it's just at everyone. I was wondering what you were trying to say. Then I saw the timestamp on the post above. Oh, yeah, I fucked up. I probably should have just remade it because I think a lot of people probably didn't get the notification. How you doing though, Darth? How was your weekend? Sorry for my shitty notifications. I'm a professional streamer. It's a professional stream now. We're talking about stream merchandise. If you have any stream merchandise ideas for Shrimpy Doodle t-shirts. Got a flare gun? Got a light? Can you hold our trigger? You can, but this is what you get, Daggy. This is what you get. You get a little light, but it's not much. You get a little sphere. So I'm stupid with the flare gun. Just you wait, guys. Till I get my rocksmith working. You get to hear me play 2 notes of Smoke on the Water. It's gonna be great. Hot bread plushie, no! What is hitting me? I can't see shit. This man-eating gnats just slowly nibbling at my body. It's okay, we're getting these rings. We're not gonna— I'm in spikes. I can't move. Too fat to move. Can't see. I can't see. I can't see. I can't see. Thing. Woo! We're doing it. Great rings. You got a light and torch. You're so prepared, Panda. But yeah, if you guys want to look at the song list for Rocksmith, I can— so what I saw someone who's like a music streamer do is she had like a song request of the songs that she knew, and viewers could request from that. Instead of like the song request where you request YouTube songs, they could request from that and then she'd play them. So I was thinking what I could do is I could try to learn a few of them and then have people request which ones they wanted to hear. But realistically, that's gonna take me a while because I haven't played bass in about 15 years. So it's gonna be rough. It was good to hear. Good to hear. Do anything exciting? Mine was good. I may have watched a really lewd anime with age that I didn't expect to be quite so lewd called Darling in the Franxx. It was bizarre. Not sure if I would recommend it. Why is it so light here now? Was I here already? Where am I? What's going on? Is it because I lit that torch? It casts so much light. But no, it doesn't have keyboard mode, which is a little disappointing, but it does have bass and electric guitar. Oh, this looks like fun. We got bees! We got bees! Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Wait, don't move. Don't move. We're fine. We're not fine. We're absolutely not fine. We had a moment, but we were still charging. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. They move when I move. They move when I move. If I hadn't been charging, I would have got him height chart. Are you being a good girl? She was being so good on my lap. Oh, it doesn't work on them. Okay. The fuck is that thing, anyway? Oh! We did it. Yeah, exactly. Like Outstar. I saw her her Rocksmith streams. But she's a lot better than I'll be. I'm gonna be bad. But I kinda just wanna do it to do something, I don't know, like a little bit creative. I'm not really good at that stuff, but I would like to try to learn again. You request all the Red Hot Chili Pepper stuff. I think there aren't that many Red Hot Chili Pepper songs. There were a few. Definitely the best bass songs. But it's got such a weird song variety. Like, it's got a bunch of, like, big songs, like freaking, like, Radiohead, like, Alice in Chains, Nirvana, and then it has a few, like, weird indie songs. For sure, it's think of stream memes and favorite moments. I was thinking, like, maybe a karaoke bozo t-shirt. I didn't know if that's too old of a meme, though, at this point. Like, not a lot of people were here for Yakuza. And I'm not sure how I would make that clear, like on a shirt. Oh. Ooh! Twofer. Oh good, great. I'm glad the light that I need is in the freaking spikes. That's great. Making my way downtown. Can't see anything. Alright, I like this game. I don't like this type of level design, where I can't see very much. I'm supposed to use him until I get to a torch, and then I think it lights everything. Yeah, there we go. Great. We've done it now, guys. We found the mini-boss. Cannonball by the Breeders? I think there were a couple of Breeders songs, now that you mention it. You watched a couple of episodes of Black Mirror over the weekend? They were all good. Black Mirror is surprisingly good from what I saw of it. I gotta watch more of it. I watched the first season and I think like half of the second one. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but a few of the later episodes really kind of stuck with me. You're gonna request Limp Bizkit. I don't know if there's any Limp Bizkit in Rocksmith, but now I'm kind of hoping. Oh my god. I cannot think of like anything Limp Bizkit like bass guitar would be like. I do have a regular guitar too, like a cheapo one. But even worse at that than I am at the bass. The bass I actually felt like okay at. Buzz, 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 buzz. This is fun. This is great. There's still a lot of them up there. Just gotta focus on their movements. I'm really not focusing. I can't even blame Charlie because she's being so good on my lap. So yeah, because Zero stream not too long ago, you forgot it had so many wacky minigames. You know what I thought was cool is if you actually followed the Sega Twitch channel, they do a lot of dev streams, or rather the localization team for the Yakuza games, and they go into kind of they like explain different things about localizing the game and different things that you might not pick up on when you play it. Just the kind of the process of making the game that I thought was really cool. There aren't many streams like that, I feel like, on Twitch. Oh yeah, I think that was one of the ones that stuck with me, Blossom. I don't want to spoil it too much for Darth if he hasn't seen it yet, but I think that's one of the ones that I'm thinking of that I really liked. Fuck this. Yo, fuck this part. Fuck that noise. I gotta switch between the two, I know, while that's recharging. Buzz, 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 buzz. Yeah, whatever. Oh. Summoned at the mention of Limp Bizkit, just abject horror from Freeride. Limp Bizkit. You've seen this workshop type integration for custom songs. I heard of that, Dicky. I don't know how it works. I don't know if it's some sort of mod. But I have to look into it. How do you like, they're not bees, they're like weird, they're not bees, they have stingers on their face. Okay. They're like hummingbird bees. Booze, booze, booze. Ah, dude. I missed all of them. That was fantastic. Buzz, 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 buzz. I feel like I'm like learning to count. They're just releasing more one by one. No! How many? How many are there gonna be? Too many bees. I got the strat right, but it's not working. Because I can't dodge. Oh my god. Thought I was just gonna keep going. And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Oh, you finished the 4th episode of season 3. Okay, so you're a lot further than I am, actually. Yeah, I like that one a lot. That one in particular with the whatchamacallit? Dead husband. What is happening in here? It's these freaking gnats. Let's go up through here, I guess. What is that? Is it a friend? Uh-oh. Oh, it's not a friend. It is not a friend. What is happening? T-shirt, how's it going? Thank you for the host. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is happening here. We have like magic freaking... What is this? It looks like a genie lamp. / torch that explodes when we light it on fire even more. It's gotta be closer to the wall. How many are they gonna be? Unintentional puns. Charlie, Charlie, Does this drum sound like Right said, Fred, I'm too sexy for my shirt? I can't hear it. I'm listening now, but I don't know if I can hear it. Alright, let's try this again. I think I have to push it into here. There we go. I don't know what happened, but I'll take it. Apparently I didn't die. I'm gonna miss so many secrets in here just because I can't see anything ever. When you killed that enemy? The lantern one? Oops. Oh, thank God it's light. We can actually see something. Make sure these fools don't get through here. No problem. It's light, they get health, this is great. Still don't have full health, but whatever. I guess I might get it by that light bulb. Remember, light the torches. I don't know why, but this reminds me of playing freaking Terraria and burrowing under the earth and just not lighting the torches at all. That was not a good life choice. Just getting horribly lost and not being able to find my way back. Because I couldn't see. Do I need that to explode this thing? Is that what that's for? Oh, it can't get past the water. Alright, so we need another thing to get through here, because it can't get past there. Unless there's a way to reroute the water flow, which probably is part of the puzzle. So you probably gotta reroute that up there and then get that to that door. Ah, stop following me. It's making me nervous. You come down here, I guess. I guess I need you down here. The sound when the lantern dies. I'll have to listen to it closer. I didn't hear it. What is this thing? Oh my God. Oh no! Not like this. How am I gotta get this guy. I gotta. There we go. Alright, I'm dead. I'm just dead. Just dead. Do we do it? It's the beginning of the song for sure? What? I feel like this game is not the type of game that would sample something like that. Oh my God. I swear to God, one time I juked a thing. But how's it going, t-shirt? I'm gonna probably wrap up pretty soon. I have 1 HP! T-shirt, I'm a little bit jealous of your ease in getting through Sen's Fortress in one stream. Just a little bit, considering I think it took me 3 streams to get through Sen's, because I got horribly lost. What is this? Okay, it dies. It doesn't matter. I don't care what it is as long as it dies. 1 HP and a dream? My only dream is not dying, and it's not gonna happen. I feel like I'm playing weird, like, whack-a-mole here. Nope. Oh! Too close. Got him. T-shirt cheated! Cheated?! Is it true? Say it ain't so. How do you cheat in Dark Souls? Other than, like, hacking. There's a little clench there. Please, please, no! That was a warning shot. No, 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 no! Panic. The panic is real. Woo! Easy. Don't even think about it! That fuck on the right side got me when I was looking at the other thing. Sen's Playhouse was a breeze? I guess so! I still think the Iron Golem, or Iron Giant, Iron Golem? Iron Giant is a movie. Whatever he is a terrible boss. Because he just spends half the fight freaking like stumbling over himself like a belligerent drunk. He just falls down. Angry bees! I've done it now! Got him. Iron Golem was the drunkest boss for sure. Number 1 on t-shirts, top 10 drunkest bosses in Soulsborne series list. Who else would be on that list? In the Soulsborne series? Who else is drunk? You're just gonna copy what t-shirt did. Should make it through in no time. For the early access and the tips. Have you played Dark Souls 1 before, Freeretta? Can't remember what you said. If you said you had or not. I got so agonizingly lost in Sens, I could not get like the mental map for that place. Light my way! Where's my genie lamp that's gonna make this thing explode? Bees always remind me of the video of Obama reading to the kids and a swarm of bees descend upon them. And Obama is like, bees are good, bees are good. That's gonna be my life. That's gonna be my life. My dad is making a freaking, he's building a beehive. Building a beehive and raising bees. So my life is gonna be bees. Just all the bees. And he's obsessed with bees now and like what good they do for the environment. That was my Christmas gift to him, was buying him like a bee hive, I guess if you want to call it that. Basically kind of the box that they start the hive in. Oh, you've done Dark Souls 2 but not Dark Souls 1, damn. So it's gotta be rough for you. But are you enjoying it as much as Dark Souls 2? If not more? Oh no, it's the bees' real Obama quote. Both Obama and Oprah have good bee videos, bee memes. All right, dude. You're coming this way. You come this. Let me light. Got a light, okay? No, you touched the water. I'm not. Okay, let me just hold this so I can just ignite it. Okay. You come down here. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. Do we want to... You guys already watched this video. I was gonna say I could play the video on the stream, but everyone's already watched it at this point. You're raging more often than Souls 2, so the blood pressure's taking a hit. I feel like Dark Souls 1... I haven't played Dark Souls 2, but I feel like Dark Souls 1 has like kind of perfected the trolling with the enemy placement. Yo! Too many bees! There are far too many bees here. Help me, Alphonse! Don't you think about it. Speaking of Obama, you were thinking last night, unless skeletons come out of the closet, he and Michelle seem like the fairy tale romance. They loved each other. They are the real relationship goals. Yeah, they seem to have a pretty healthy relationship as far as celebrities in the public eye can have a healthy relationship. It's gotta be tough, like especially as the president, you're under such scrutiny from everyone, like tabloids, newspapers, the country, to maintain any sort of normal relationship. You're having the worst nightmares of being stuck in Blighttown with killer hair dryers. For real? Like actually for real? Like actual giant hair dryers? And just maggots? Leeches? Blighttown is a nightmare. I was not close. Can I hit them with this? I can. As long as you destroy their heads, it's fine. Fire-breathing hair dryers. Oh my god. All the hair singed forever. Don't even think about it. What? I really feel like I'm in Terraria now. Terraria, whatever you want to call it. I'm all the way back here! I don't even know how to get to where I just was! What is this shit? At least the jams are good. I should actually probably stop. I said I was gonna end early tonight, and I hate ending early, but I have work at 8 AM tomorrow, so I should end a little bit early. I hope there's a death counter. If there is one, it's hidden. The hidden death counter. But, yeah, I hate to end early, but what I am planning on doing is hopefully doing a slightly longer stream on Tuesday to make up for this one being slightly short, half an hour short, because I gotta wind down so I can fall asleep in time and not be sleep deprived at work tomorrow like I was sleep deprived at work today. It's still early? It doesn't work that way. It's later now. It's later now than it was before. Would have been. Instead of being 8:30, it's 9:30. Why they gotta do that to me? Where'd my hour go? I want a refund. But yeah, let me see if there's someone host, guys. Real quick, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying. Owlboy. I don't think I have that much more to go with it. Let me see. I don't know how long of a game it is, but I think I just, it might be like 2 or 3 more streams of that, and then I'll figure out like kind of another story game to play. But let me see who to host right now. Who is streaming at this moment? Wait. Apparently Femme is streaming. That's a thing. If Femme Ivoire is streaming again, I guess. I haven't seen her stream in like months. She is streaming Stardew Valley, I guess. So I will host her because I'm confused because I thought she stopped. I thought she left. Yeah, let's host Femme. Let's say hi to Femme. It's been a while, so let's see what she's up to. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hey Bleak TV, how's it going? You don't talk much, but you love the stream energy. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you enjoy hanging out with us. And enjoy watching Gurren Lagann t-shirt. It is amazing. I can't wait to hear your episode 2 synopsis. The first one was A+. A+ synopsis. But yeah, let's watch Femme stream. Let's see if she's like let's see what's going on. Let's host her. Let's confuse her because it's been a while. But I'll catch you guys later or see you over at Femmes, and have a good night. I'll be back Tuesday around this time or actually I'll start earlier, but like 7 o'clock Eastern time with some more Owlboy. So catch you later, guys.